Yeah, there's a Jewish person named Lamport. Born to Shlomo in Belarus. Solomon Lamport. Yeah, I don't think he was Irish, dude. Pretty sure. I don't think he was actually Irish. Paul Biden just vetoed the Israel bill. Cool. Yeah, Jewish philanthropist. Yeah, I don't really think he's Irish, bro. He could be Irish. That behavior doesn't seem very Irish to me. He seems a little too driven. He seems too driven and too like dishonest. Irish people are scummy, but they're not scummy in like a way that's like actually dignified. They're just retarded. I don't think he'd be helping. I don't think he'd be helping the Spanish people take over Ireland.
Hey, what's going
Here
on?
we go.
Back with
Finally, some
another
Kino.
review, another analysis. We'll see. This lady's intense. You guys are going to be intimidated with this one. This lady is powerful. She's got woman
Pure Kino. Here we go.
power.
I thought he was taking over Mexico. Yeah, well, he tried to take over Mexico, but he tried to also take over Ireland, the Spanish people. And he changed his name. That's not really Irish behavior, honestly. Irish people are kind of lazy. They're saved by their laziness. Diaspora Irish are different than Old County. Kennedy's almost had the USA for us. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you could take over America for the Irish. Take over Mexico for the Irish, but take over Ireland for the Spanish? I don't really think so, dude. Potter at Steve Smith. I did not see that. You have to link that. I don't see that. You know, it'd be like an Italian person going to Italy to take over Italy for like Russians. It doesn't really make sense.
Up here. So, this lady first came to my attention. Jacqueline, oh yeah. It's a long form of Jack. Long Jack. She takes Long Jack.
How many views we got on here? 444 views. Not bad, dude.
This is...
Do you know the Anglin brothers who escaped Alcatraz? Andrew Anglin said he's related to them. I believe it. Andrew Anglin does have that fire in him. He has that wildness to him. I 100% would believe that. Most people, when they would say that, I'd be like, probably it's not you. Probably somebody else's family with a similar name. But that's his behavior. I can see him doing that. Good for him. That's cool.
This is Jacqueline Elliott. And
one day he'll break out of the Alcatraz of Zog. That's kind of what we're all in, kind of Alcatraz right now. He's trying to lead a prison break.
People are different, man. People are different. People are different. So she came to my attention because she only gives her kids 20 minutes a day. Let me do a little mic check, first of all.
Telling you out there.
Yeah, it's working. She's a She-Hulk. Bodybuilding.
I don't really care for that. I like the more making fun of happy relationships because, okay, like he's gonna be retarded about a woman, but a woman's also retarded.
Money this month. We built a TV studio. We built a TV studio in a warehouse space. Oh, you must be living in Florida.
Their guys were stronger, but at the end of the
Wait a second. That's a diss to Nick.
Video, dude. All right, let's look at this.
a lot of women wish.
Oh, they're interviewing each other. They're interviewing each other in their studios. This is so Florida, dude. Oh, what'd you do with your excess money this month? We built a TV studio. We built a TV studio in a warehouse space. Oh, you must be living in Florida.
Their guys were stronger, but at the end of the day, they don't build
so
them
funny.
up.
Can you imagine if YouTube went belly up, like what would happen to the state of Florida?
They don't do that shit. And by the way,
Nothing would happen to the state of Florida. What are you talking about, dude? These are TikToks. These are for TikTok, dude. What are you talking about? Are you retarded? Nothing would happen. No, absolutely nothing would happen to YouTube, dude. Are you retarded? Have you never run a biz? Oh. Aren't you daddy's boy? Aren't all men? Or did your dad run screaming from your presence because you repel him as you repel all sensible people? All sensible people, you mean Stain? Danny's being, bro. Dude. Again, I'll ask the question, was the last U.S. fought or backed war, which you supported, that you can stand behind, which resulted in a positive outcome? Come on, what was the last noble war? I want an answer, daddy's boy. Dude, I like David Smith. He's fun. He's respectable. Somebody I disagree with, but I don't think he's dishonest. I think he just has an incorrect perspective on stuff. Having a sixth-rate pseudo comedian on Twitter demand an answer to a nonsense question he posed in response to an act of anti-Semitism is akin to having a schizophrenic on a subway screaming nonsense while making eye contact with you. Dude, that's so funny. That is very funny. Thank you, Anonymous. All right, back to the retard. He called Dave Daddy's boy. Well, Dave Smith called him Daddy's boy because his father was like a commie, red diaper baby who turned into a conservative, gave him a job. Dave Smith's smart. He's incorrect about some stuff, but he's respectable man. My respect goes out to him.
Muscles look so nice.
See,
right
now we're talking.
Oh yeah.
See, if she wants,
yeah, she's coming on She-Hulk style. I need to breathe.
Yo, what I missed? Not much, TR Sarda. Rate my fit. How would you say my fit goes? Does it go hard? Does my fit go hard, TR Sarda? I don't know how like the suit drip, but does my fit go hard?
I need to throw Green Goblin.
Would a flaneur look at me with not disdain? I know it wouldn't be respect. It would be like, okay, I understand. I don't necessarily agree, but I understand his style. I understand his vibe. Would a flaneur look at me without being disgusted?
Children.
10 out of 10? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. 4 out of 10? Jovian, you're not a flaneur.
Grow up to be muscle.
Jovian's a flaneur, not a flaneur.
Barbarians.
wants to break the bank, if she wants to get something we've never had,
She looks at us.
that's exactly
Rated R.
what she needs to do. And by the way, you got it right there.
So turned on by you right now. This is real womanly behavior. This testosterone. This testosterone I injected in my ass.
Is like coal
It's making me so desiring you, Andy.
that fuels the train.
If you're doing it the right way.
A lot of women wish
Okay, what is it? I don't even know what they said. I like just the inanity, self-help inanities. Oh yeah, if you want to get the best in life. Oh, the sunshine looks nice. I know.
I get to do them every day with these crazy fools over here.
Dude, I should totally become a fucking fitness guru. Oh yeah, hey, and just steal all my information from like the Ray Pete forums. Yeah, hey, you know aspirin is really fucking good for you. Yeah, did you hear about that time that guy dosed like 5 pounds of aspirin?
Yeah, aspirin is good for you, dude. Why are you making fun of it? Are you Jewish, perhaps? Ray Pete is good. Aspirin is good for you. Carrot salads are good for you. What are you, Jewish?
He was lit for days. He felt like he was walking in the clouds. Push-ups now.
But
We're on the clock now. Our time's going.
for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jacqueline Elliott.
Look at those heels, dude. She's like, what's from Star Trek? Fucking Star Trek, man. What are those guys? The guys in Star Trek? Oh, it's been so long. Should we look it up?
Star Trek fan detected. Star Trek super fan detected. Interesting.
Star Trek. Klingons. That's what it is.
The Klingons are Jews, dude. Klingons are Jews.
Yeah.
Elliott. I'm going to speak to you
My name is Jacqueline Elliott. I'm here to kill you.
from my heart. And I'm going to tell you a lot of things.
It all makes sense now, bruh.
Very vulnerable.
Look at all these winners, dude. Dude, I gotta move to Florida. Buy a business suit. Buy a Pakistani-made business suit. Go to conferences all the time. Yeah.
But I'm going to speak to you as a
Sounds appealing, huh?
Yeah, the mason jar LARP needs to end. Mason jars? Only person who can do them is Sam Hyde. Because he did it as a thing. As like a meme. Everybody else who does them, if they're not like a real country person, you just look like a fag, dude. Because they're fine to drink out of, and they're cool, and they look nice, and they're kind of aesthetic in personal life. But if you're like a streamer, you're doing a mason jar, kill yourself. Have some self-respect. Get a mug. Be a well-dressed, well-groomed individual. That looks like a chipmunk. What's going on with the jowls here, dude? Just be a normal. Get a mug. They aren't great to drink from. They're fine to drink from. I've never had a problem drinking from a mason jar. Every once in a while you get a dribble. It's not a problem. But this is not. That's like a thing. It's like Lex Friedman having the gay programmer keyboard that he never uses.
Give me the hot insider info. Where's the mid-sized town in Florida that's an hour commute to a city where I won't get DUI'd to death by illegals that isn't enriched? What do you think?
A woman. I'm going to speak to you as a mother.
I'll speak to you as a Klingon.
I'm going to speak to you as a business woman as well. And I'm going to speak about some of the mistakes that we've made. I'm also Andy Elliott's wife. A lot of people...
Yeah, I'm going to say 20 minutes a day with your kids. Who cares, dude? Not ideal. Not a big deal. Unless your child's like a beta male. You get over it, dude. I don't think there's ever been a son who's not a beta male. Because I've enjoyed all my time I've ever had with my mother. A perfect mother. Beautiful. Amazing. I don't think there's ever been a male who's, you know, their mother's passed away, who's been like, man, I wish I spent more time with my mom. Not because you hate your mom, just because you spend a natural, healthy amount. And sometimes that's 20 minutes a day. What type of normal person is going to like be upset that they didn't hang out with their mom? Because, you know, moms like to hang out. So if your mom's busy, she's probably, you know, doing worthwhile stuff. If she's not busy, she's going to be hanging out with you because you're her kid. So I don't... That's where nature takes its course. The amount of time you hang out with your child, male or female, that's where nature and like biology and hormones and natural genetic predispositions, different cultures, different people. Just like how Asian moms are crazy with their kids, black moms or, you know, whatever with their kids. Different genetics, different races, different ethnicities, different times. And so it's just it's a hormonal thing. So I don't really, unless you're adopted, I don't really see it as being a problem. You know, I wasn't interview Francis. No, dude, I'm not trying to interact with the freak. Okay, this is like a zoo. Okay, we're not trying to interact with the freak. I blocked my mom for her own good. That seems a little extreme. But yeah, no, moms, you treat them well, you respect them, you love them. But it's like, yeah, you know, at a certain point, it's like you're doing your thing, she's doing her thing. The only time I think people really have a comment about how much time they're spent with is either parent is like too much time. I don't think. Maybe for men, maybe for women. I don't know. I just think it's not a really big deal. And this woman is living her dream, dude. Stop being a hater. You're outside the club.
He's famous. He's famous. Let's see. Is Andy Elliott famous? Well, I'm gonna interview my husband. Okay. How do we find Andy Elliott? Andy Elliott. Steve, you didn't know who Andy Elliott was? He's a legend in this one community. No, if they don't talk politics or philosophy, I don't really know who they are. Oh, 600,000. Oh my gosh, this guy's high pressure sales, alpha sales. Buy these solar panels, you stupid bitch. Oh, you want to... Gotta go off for a second. Oh, you stupid bitch, don't say no. Don't say no, you stupid bitch. You buy these solar panels now. Oh, we've got the best deal for you, you stupid bitch. We got solar panels. High pressure, now, buy them now. You're gonna die if you don't buy these. Well, Andy Elliott, he's a legend. He's a legend in our community. Our community.
That's not how you sell stuff. You say, hey, sex, I'll give you sex. If you buy a solar panel. Gay sex, 3 solar panels. Hunter Biden pictures, 4 solar panels. Sex? Sure. Yeah, you have a shot. Just buy a solar panel, dude. And that's how you do sales as a man. Hey, the gay man. I might be gay secretly. if you buy my solar panel, perhaps we'll have sex. And that's essentially how you sell stuff as a man. And as a woman, you say, sex? Buy my solar panels. Oh, you don't buy my solar panels? You rape me. If you don't buy my solar panels, I'm going to accuse you of rape.
Andy Elliott, get any girl. Say yes, you stupid bitch. Just get after everyone like just all roided out, right? Oh, you stupid bastards.
He was only ever imagining what other people would say.
More. Cracking them with a whip. Fuck you, fuck you. World War III is about to kick off. Everyone's like dying of fentanyl. He's like, let's go work harder. Work harder. Oh, here we go. Solar panels, dude. Solar training. Hey,
you know where people are dying of fentanyl? Portland. New York City, a few of them. Not much. Some do. Portland. Flyover country. Like Midwest. Florida, maybe. Miami, I don't know. But California. But big Portland thing. Big deal. You probably, if you grew up around Portland, you probably know a lot of people who overdosed from fentanyl because it's a bunch of scummy retards.
Hey, you want a career in solar? Yeah, China's dumping cheap panels. Thank you, Biden. You want to make a career in this? Bruh. Solar. How did I know? How did I fucking know? I just saw sales. You go sales, Florida, solar. That's what it is. We just made $7 million.
Are solar panels based or cringe? I don't know. I think they're cool. I don't really. You have to have a certain type of house for them, and I don't know. I don't think the economics work without tax breaks. But if you get tax breaks, my experience with solar panels is one of the houses I grew up in had solar panels already attached, but they never worked. And so I don't really have any positive or negative really thoughts on solar panels. All I know is there are like tax breaks that I think make them feasible, but I don't think they're really that big a deal either way. Yeah, I don't really think they work unless you do them properly. And I don't think most people do them properly or have a situation where they could even use them because I don't think you get enough electricity from them. I could be wrong though.
Selling solar. You stupid bitches.
Does he think this is funny or is this ironic or what? He's retarded, dude. He's a retarded sociopathic Jew.
Oh, dude. This is fucking lit, dude. Florida.
But if they work eventually, that's cool. Like, my whole thing is, like, EVs don't really work right now because they're retarded because the battery tech doesn't catch up. But battery tech should eventually catch up. And so it almost makes sense that you want to have name share. Like, Tesla almost makes sense. It's kind of a bet, not that now. It's a bet that in the future there's, like, a battery breakthrough, which I think will happen. So I think it'll be smarter than even I kind of think of it as it now. Like if battery tech has a big breakthrough, then yes, it makes more sense. It becomes more feasible and more economical than electricity or gas or gas. So I think it's the same thing with solar panels where it's a cool idea. I like all like the permaculture stuff. I like the stuff that's like recycling, the stuff where you can take energy from a natural source, hydroponics, vertical gardens, that sort of stuff, greenhouses. The greenhouses work, they're cool. But I don't know if they're all caught up now. On the idea, it makes sense, and I don't think there's any reason why it shouldn't work eventually for solar panels. I don't know if maybe there's a real reason. But it is cool. So Swagby says, I have solar panels and it covers the cost of my electric. Plus I get paid for extra that I put back in the system. Yeah. Battery tech hasn't had a breakthrough in decades. Yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of breakthroughs through AI. I really do think that's... I think that we are on the edge of a lot of cool stuff. I really do think that AI and machine learning will help with research of stuff. I could be totally off, and I drank the Kool-Aid, but I really do think we're on the edge of a lot of breakthroughs technologically, like where stuff gets made much more efficient. Because basically you have an autistic person essentially, very very hyper focused on whatever you make it focus on, and you can make it optimizing for inefficiencies and you can basically have it like, well, in this chain of logic, in this chain of understanding of whatever, what's a potential oversight or what doesn't really seem to make sense with what we understand about how chemical equations works or how physics work, etc. I do think you get, or like even with computing stuff, with this machine code, with this driver software, with this kernel level stuff, what isn't optimized, what is inefficient, what could be made better, what's a different way to look at it. I really do think we're on the edge of a lot of breakthroughs with stuff because of having an autistic brain that will be able to look through stuff in a really autistic way that no human will ever do. So I could be wrong, but I think that stuff is cool, and I think it's the future, and I think it's a positive thing. I think taking energy in a healthier way for the environment is cool. Making it where you individually can have your own power source is cool in a feasible way. Now, I could be totally wrong. Maybe it'll never happen. I think that is the future. I think people get more and more atomized in the sense of not relying on general structure and general society, because there'll be a demand for it, especially as society gets worse. So it's bad because it'll allow it to get worse in the larger sense. But I think the context of society, the context of socialization, and the context of reliability, that stuff, I think it's a net good because it's going in a bad direction anyway. But I could be totally wrong. Who knows? The computer is going to spit out an obvious answer we didn't think of. Yeah, I really believe that. I really do believe there's a lot of stuff, especially I think essentially it's like you had forward momentum and then Nazis lost. And this sounds like racist and like meme stuff, but it's really not. I really do think like we're kind of coasting off of understanding from Nazis. And that, not just Nazis, but that era. And then once the Nazis lost, everything gets more related to who you know, your race, your gender, if you're Jewish or not, and less about actual reality and more about being a lawyer, more about Talmud stuff. Because the people who wrote the Talmud, the more control they have over any sort of research, whether mathematics, biology, chemistry, philosophy, legislation, society structure. If the people who wrote the Talmud, that's like their natural way of thinking, and all that is just autistic people arguing about retarded stuff all day, and whatever. I'm not even talking about whether it's good or bad. It literally is just mental illness. The more control they have over anything, the more it's going to resemble the Talmud, which is not anything productive. It's just schizophrenic. And I think that's what we've had with engineering and physics and math and chemistry and biology and understanding ourselves, understanding the universe. And I think that's going away just by virtue of having machines that do stuff and will be able to optimize things. I could be wrong though.
That's a place for me, huh? Yeah. Have to.
Computers are the only thing that have advanced significantly in decades. No, I believe computers, and that's because what are computers? Computers are for losers. Computers wouldn't make you money. They wouldn't get you laid. They weren't respected. It was for losers. And it's for nerds. And Jewish people aren't nerds. They're losers. They're losers pretending to be nerds. And so you had white people really focusing on it. Like the biggest, although not just white people, you had Syrian. You had Steve Jobs, and he's like a designer. He's not white. He's a Syrian. And he's actually legit a genius. I really do actually like Steve Jobs. He's like a fascist, genuinely genius guy. But even him, he had Steve Wozniak, who might be Jewish. But a lot of it is white people. That it's like the driving engine for a lot of stuff.
Travel across the country, risk getting robbed by the fucking state highway patrol, right? Sir, we want to search and seize your vehicle. Why? I'm just driving. I'm driving on the highway. Yeah, but we're gonna take all your money. Just like highway bandit robbery going on in this country. Give us that money. Oh, you got a stack of cash? $2,000? Give it. That's what this country is anymore. Why? I'm not gonna drive to Florida. Fucking dude. I'll fly Delta to Florida and pretend I'm gay, right? I'm gay. They're like, oh, sir, here is your watermelon and fruit salad. Welcome to Florida. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to drive across this country. Get robbed. You get robbed in New Mexico. You get robbed in Colorado. The fucking state highway patrol rob you in Oklahoma, apparently. The fucking search and seizure, right? What do they call it anyway? They give some legalistic name. Oh, we gotta rob you.
Yeah, I drove across the country in a Ford Explorer, packed to the brim. I didn't get pulled over once. It was literally packed with nice stuff. Computers, money, gold bars. What is it? Let's see, this is like insane. It's not a real thing. All right, it happens every once in a while, and it's not nice when it happens, but this isn't a real thing. This is like, it's like usually, and I don't have any evidence for this, but if I had to guess, it's like people who know you're a drug dealer, or they know you have a lot of money and you're like a bad person, you're in some sort of illegal thing. They know who you are, and then they wait for you to drive, and then they track it, and corrupt cops and pull you over and take your stuff. I don't think it happens to random people. And I could be naive and retarded, but I really don't think search and seizure is like a normal thing. I think it's generally like, yep, we know this person is carrying a lot of money for whatever reason because we're stalking them, because we're abusing our police powers, and they're a criminal, and that we know they have money, so we'll take their money. I don't really think it's happening to average people. And I could be totally off. And when it does happen to me, I still won't really care. But whatever.
Legally. You need a new income stream? Get a new mortgage in Florida. Multifamily now. Say no to porn, you stupid bitch. How to cold close customers. Cold clock them right in the face. And then use their hand, put it for the fingerprints on the page. Grab their hand and put their fingerprints on that page. And then make them sign it. It's legally binding. Society is so weak. Full sales training to bankrupt the snowflakes. Total. This guy's, I wonder what dogs they have, right? You gotta have Dobermans. This is Doberman energy. Making sales.
No, Doberman energy is his thoughts, dude. Doberman energy is Mexican drug dealers and thoughts. And me. So say what you will about myself. Doberman is like a cholo who's like, dude. Do salespeople even have dogs? No, I totally could be off with this. Yeah, I'm a thought, bro. I was already offering up gay sex to sell a solar panel.
I love it. I don't, you know, I'm like slagging it a little bit, but oh, Patrick Bet David and Andy Elliott on stage together, dude. Patrick Bet David is a legend, dude. Oh man,
isn't he actually a good salesperson? Isn't Patrick Bet David like a good salesperson? Because every time I watched him, doesn't seem that smart, but he comes off as like he could sell stuff. Isn't he actually like a genuinely legit?
This corporate world. This is crazy, man. People out west would be like, "What is this?" Florida is a different beast, man. It's a different world over there. I'm enticed though. I'll tell you. I need to make some solar sales.
He's just gonna do. Aren't you running a ranch, dude? Aren't you running a fake ranch that you don't even run with your fake family that doesn't even exist? The reason I look for cool things to do is because I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. I spend my money on computer stuff, cool clothes, Spotify Premium, drugs, darknet drugs, meth, cocaine, Adderall, vodka to throw up on myself. That's why I look for like cool things to do. But if I was employed, the last thing I'd want, what are you doing?
Are you kidding me? Have fun being broke, stupid Franssen. Go make solar sales, you stupid.
Nobody's saying you're broke. We're saying you're retarded and rich because your parents are Jewish slave owners from Portugal. Okay? Nobody's saying you're broke, dude. We're saying you're a trust fund retard.
I'm getting in
it. Portland.
Dude, I'm in it now. We need to lift some weights while we watch this. I'm bodybuilding to this. This is, yeah. Feel the testosterone coming off of this.
You know that.
I love this woman. She's got higher T than me.
It's a little crazy.
Yes, unironically, dude.
Look at those freaking arms. Yeah, I'm inspired by that.
Why is Steve insane erotic? He's Jewish, dude. He's a what's the word for half Jewish? That's how not racist I am. I don't even know anymore. Whatever that slang for half Jewish is. He's just insane.
She's my spotter. Hey, that's Jacqueline. She's my wife.
Is he Spanish origin? He's probably half Spanish. Nah, he's probably half Jewish something. Because he's like the Pacific Northwest, like Portland. So that means his family probably had slaves in Mexico. So, you know, you come up, that's where people end up in that direction if they're not like tech people. It's kind of a weird situation. But you're probably like half Jewish or something.
And she's my spotter.
He said his mom was Hispanic Jewish and his dad was Norwegian. Yeah, so.
Me accountable.
Michelin, yeah, Michelin.
Lifts.
And he pushes a lot of people to be the best version of themselves.
You be the best version of yourself, you stupid bitch.
And I push him a ton, and you'll probably see that by the time we're done with this.
I will say, like, this is...
He's just mad at his mom. Okay, it's just a mother issue. Okay, now we understand. He's just mad at his Jewish mom for yelling at him because Jewish women are crazy, dude. Jewish women be wild. Good for that, though. I really don't have a problem with Jewish women, honestly. The Jewish men, though. The Jewish women are like, they run the house. So this is what's going on. He's just mad at, you know, this. He has mommy issues.
Pro-business. Like, it's pro-business. I'm taking the piss a little bit, but it's fun, dude. Like, come on. What else are people going to do, right? Like, literally, like, overdose on fentanyl. What are you going to do? Like, go to the library? I mean, go to Florida. Go to the business sales. Do business sales, okay? It's sell everyone on everything. Sell everything. America is for sale.
So before I met Andy Elliott, I was in business.
I have a Jewish mom. It confirms it's true. I love her, though. Good for you, Hollywood Stroker. Respect your mom, okay? Respect your mom. She's the man of the house.
Holy cow, dude. It's crazy. Like, when you really think about how the incentives, like, people like this exist. They're very common, you know? Particularly. Is
there anything more Jewish, though, than, like, wanting to have sex with your aunt? That's kind of funny when you think about it. It is really, it's such a, like a, that's like a Simon and Garfunkel type song, like wanting to have sex with your hot aunt. Dude, that is such a Jewish thing. Like you're like a sweaty Jewish boy and you're like you have acne and you're like neurotic, and then your aunt comes over and you can't help but like start like thinking about her having sex with you. That's like a scene from The Graduate.
You just think about the incentives that it is such a just a mad scramble to grab money, to grab the bag before the lights go out. It's the incentives are totally driven by the bankers. It's unbelievable. Like there is like a kind of dignity that is lacking in some of this stuff, you know. I mean, you just want to look at her, right?
I grew up. I learned how to work. I did a lot.
Here's the real dignity that I, as a streamer, have. Look, when you're a successful streamer, like me, making 7 figures a month, there's no dignity in that. There's just a lot of money. Dude, we're not in this game for dignity, bro. If you're in this game for dignity, you're like in a strip club for dignity. What are you, retarded? This is a violent game. This is a vile, lurid, sexual game, Steve. This game is a game for bad people. And if you don't think you're a bad person, you're the worst of them. And you suck at your job. This game is a game for bad people.
Different things.
Think about who's successful in podcasting. Jews, Irish, and Italians. Think about who's successful in lawyer. Jews, Irish, and Italians. Think about who's successful in the media. Jews, Irish, and Italians. Think about who's successful in streaming. Jews, Irish, and Italians. And that's it. None of those things are like high character traits, okay? These are all like scummy things for people who lie a lot. For scummy people who refuse to work and want to like turn people against people and make fun of people and get something for nothing. This is all just like a scummy game, dude. If you don't get that this is no dignity in this is like scum. This is just scummy stuff. You're in the wrong industry, bro.
But I didn't really care about a lot of stuff. But I did take a lot of chances, and I actually pushed him to be who he is today, which we'll go into in a little bit. But ask yourself,
like, why can't we band together, right? Why is it always this individualist thing? Like individualists and weightlifting, you know? Sales hustle, weightlifting, individualism. Hey, why can't we band together?
Because we're not losers, dude. A bundle of sticks is called a faggot. A single stick is called a rod. A rod is slang for penis. That's alpha, phallic. A bundle of sticks, that's called a fag. It's called a faggot, called a homosexual.
Hey, why can't we do some squatting? Hey, Bill Gates isn't using that farm.
Well, do you like sardines? Yeah, sardines are good. They're not great, but they're fine. A little salty.
Squat on.
Chemically salty taste in my. Last time I had sardines, it left a chemically salty taste in my mouth. I was in Thailand.
Well, you can't talk that way, right? You lose your everything, right?
Yeah, Solana went offline. That was so crazy to me. Chainlink's down more than Solana. That's so funny to me, dude. Solana went down for like 6 hours. Nothing changed. Like, this is so funny. But it's a good thing I have money in Solana, so yeah. If it went down, I would have laughed, but not. I would have been like seething laughing. But I was kind of seething because it didn't go down and then Chainlink went down. Chainlink's gonna pop off though. I think it's gonna go like this. This is my plan to lose everything I have. My plan is this. Right now I have some Solana and I have some Chainlink. Teabag here. I think Chainlink goes off first. It's like a series of explosions. This is my bet. Chainlink, $150. Sell the Chainlink into Solana. Solana probably heads out. Maybe it goes up, 120, 130. But Chainlink will get up to like 120, 130, or 150, I think. Now, Solana could double, but it's still insane percentage difference in the favor of Chainlink. Sell the Chainlink into Solana. Solana goes up to like $500, $600. AVAX is probably starting to go up. Sell it all into AVAX. AVAX pumps. Sell it all into money. And then say, goodbye, suckers. I'm never streaming again. That's my plan.
Get you for that. You get to stay in these bounds, right? You're still allowed to be like a sales animal. Because you're driving money, you're paying.
Looks at XMR. What's happening to XMR? Is XMR crashing? XMR is funny. I don't really care about XMR price because I think of XMR as actual Bitcoin. I think of it as like its own. It's actually private. Barring like a crazy hack, which I don't anticipate happening. I think it's kind of just like you just put your money into it and you're fine. Dude, what the heck? It's so funny, bro. That's hilarious, dude. Okay, now that's keck. That's funny, man. That's really funny. That's how you know it's legit, dude. That's crazy, actually. That's actually insane, but that's funny. Because they got removed, but it is like a legit. It's like a good. I would be very comfortable holding money in Monero just as like piggy bank, not as an investment, as a piggy bank, because it's actually legit. What do you call this pattern, dude? I thought this was gonna be about crypto, not about a retard. Well, I thought it was gonna be about crypto, not a different type of crypto. Come on. When I'm talking about crypto, I'm talking about money. I'm not talking about Franssen. But it's not even crypto at this point. That's wild. Yeah, so yeah, Binance is over, bro. That's funny. That is wild, though. That's cool. That's fun. That's really funny, bro. I like that. That's hilarious. I support that. I'm losing money. I don't really care, but it's like, that's so funny. It'd be like this. If I woke up tomorrow and all my crypto went to zero, it would be like, dang, that sucks, but also be like really hilarious, and I would support that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, whatever, dude. Who cares? The money. That's funny, bro. That's really funny. When's the last time I was at 107? Like 3 years ago? It was at dude, it's not even. It's like, yeah, 4 years ago it was at this price. That's so funny. That's hilarious. That's so funny, man. Okay, back to the freak. That's so hilarious. I'm glad you guys told me to check that out. That's funny. Darknet prices up. That's the only one with utility. Yeah, that's why it's like it's an actual currency. In actual use, which is buying drugs or evading taxes or stuff. But if you, once again, I'm not like a big pay your taxes person. Like, you're a bad person. Like, whatever. Pay your taxes so you don't get in trouble. But also, it's like, it's gay to like go to that much energy to evade taxes. Honestly, who cares? Just pay your taxes. Either pay your taxes or be lazy and get in trouble. But anything else is retarded.
The mortgages, you're putting money into the hands of the money changers, right? That's why they let this happen. There is a kind of dignity that's lacking in it because there's just certain things you're not allowed to say, right? If you were like, hey, sales pros, let's do some squatting. You know, so it's about as much as I can say, right? Hey, you don't need to go homeless, and you don't need to do sales in order to stay out of the streets. What if I told you? dot.
Is failure
Am I talking crazy?
in your
I'm a little loopy right now. A little loopy. Had a little morning carnivore breakfast.
DNA? Because I know it is with me, and I knew I had to change that in order
Me after I rail 90 milligrams of Adderall. I just had some carnivore breakfast.
to provide the life I needed to provide for myself and my children, and now our team.
Dual income.
So it starts with one thing. What lie are you telling yourself every day? What is the next breakthrough? December is
Dude, I can't say, I can't even go there. This feels like HR training,
such
dude.
an
You want to be a better salesman? You want to do solar? You want to sell supplements?
awesome month
Hey, join our supplement warehouse. Be part of our supplement warehouse team. We're expanding to 15 nations.
for me because
Something's kind of fishy about this. Hey, if you were so masculine, why wouldn't you fight the bad guys? Why are you just...
Are we getting a sneak diss? Everyone head on over to Vince Supplements. Support Vince. Because I think supplements are a scam. But it's a good way to get health and also give some free money to somebody. Because you can get it cheaper. But Vince is a good guy. I like Vince. The more I know about him, when I watched the interview with Nick, I was like, dang, I was really mean. I was uncharitable. We all got to make a nickel and a dollar some way. So, but dude, that's so mean, bro.
making lots of money for Visa on transactions. Hey, wait a minute. If this guy has such big muscles and such a big beard, and he's got 5 supplement warehouses, and he's the absolute...
You know what I was thinking would be a good supplement scam? Not scam. Like quality, like gray market stuff. They'd be legal, but it's kind of like a scummy. Hey, what are the modafinil like derivatives that are legal? Like FL modafinil or whatever. That, some guarana seed powder, some Gotu cola, some DMAE, and make like a real like day-long stimulant. That's completely legal, but has a bit of the modafinil prodrug in it. And it would sell because it would be good. It would be like legit. It wouldn't make you cracked out. It would just make you a little focused. You're gonna eat your words when Nick starts selling supplements? No, that's the thing. I don't really... It is like a scam. I've never really been impressed by anything sort of supplements that you... But if that's how you make money, that's how you make money. And so I support it for Vince because Vince is making his money. So I support Vince because I watched the interview with Nick and I said, oh, he's actually doing a good job. And I watched more videos and I realized the reason I was being mean to Vince was just because I don't like Franssen. And so I was just being rude. And so I realized, I was too cruel and mean. And now I'm being charitable because I wanted to make it right. That's why I apologized. I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vince. And I realized I'm going bald too. So I'm like, dude, if I'm mean to this guy's going bald, what happens if I go bald and he makes fun of me? I need to make peace with people who will be my equals soon. So I need to, before they just crush me.
Nice human being. Why isn't he running for office? Why isn't he...
Wait, so you mean like vitamin supplements are a scam? No, they're not necessarily a scam, although a lot of them are. It's just that every single supplement you can get that's from InfoWars or anywhere else, it's always overpriced because it's always, they're reselling supplements. You can always get them cheaper from China or even Amazon. And even on Amazon, they're marked up. And so it's really, the only reason you should really do it is if you want to support the person, not because it's really a good deal. It's the same thing with like food buckets. Like, I wouldn't say don't buy them. If you want to support Vince, do that because it's a good way for him to make money. But it's like you can get rice and beans very cheaply. You don't need to actually get branded stuff. The only reason you really do it, they actually do help, right? Vitamins are good. There are deficits that you can benefit from taking, but it's not a cost-effective way. It's kind of inefficient. But it's the same thing with super chats, where super chats, you don't really need to pay money, But if you like the person, hint, hint, you can send them $5,000 right now. And yes, it wouldn't really change anything. It would be kind of a scam in the sense you're not really getting a benefit. But maybe the benefit is that you say, oh, this streamer with the hat, he's making me laugh and hilarious, and he's going bald. I should support him and make him feel better on himself. And boom, $5,000. And now you get $5,000 worth of joy. So it's not really a scam.
Why doesn't he point out the immorality of the world? Huh. Hey, why isn't he challenging tech company owners to duels to the death? Huh.
What? Wait, what?
Hey, big muscles and such a making lots of money for Visa on transactions. Hey, wait a minute. If this guy has such big muscles and such a big beard, and he's got 5 supplement warehouses, and he's the absolute optimized human being, why isn't he running for office? Why isn't he why isn't he pointing out the immorality of the world? Huh. Hey, why isn't he challenging tech company
Did Alex
owners?
Jones invent the supplement grift? I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I doubt it. Usually stuff in politics is downstream from other methods. I'm sure there's other ways. It's kind of like, think about like it's probably like a sex thing probably. Because it probably was people selling like boner pills. That's probably, if I had to guess, probably boner pills. Because prior to like chemicals, there was like stuff like the neck thing to make your neck stronger, the jaw exerciser, make your jaw bigger. Hair on, spray on hair, all this stuff very relevant to me that I've looked into getting for myself. And that stuff's been around for a long time. So I think it probably is a sexual thing. Probably is like a pickup artist or, porn catalogs. They probably have Viagra, that sort of stuff. And then that would probably be my guess.
To duels to the death. Huh. Hey, is he just pumping me for money?
December
Hey, he's just pumping the labor out of me?
is when we had our first seminar and when we really
Hey, why does he get a Lamborghini and I just get a Kia Sorento?
really had our business take off.
He's like, I love your Kia Sorento.
So I
Be proud of what you earned.
But it's a Kia Sorento.
Hey, why-
I bet that's a gay car, dude. I bet the Kia Sorento is like a gay fag car. I have no idea what it looks like because I only look at cool cars. It's a new car? Bro, really? How would you even know about this car? Dude, why? That's another thing too. It's like poor people actually look at old cars. Like, not poor people because they're retarded, poor people because they're poor. Or people who are not rich or middle class. They look at like used cars that are decent, that are a few years old at least. I have no idea like the modern cars except for like the Bronco and all that stuff, like the EV stuff I looked into. That's such a like.
Why are we organizing to overthrow the banking class? What?
Search has been out for a while. Okay, fine, whatever. Fine, you caught me. Okay, he doesn't. I can't make fun of him for that.
December is what
I thought Florida was the free place. I guess it's just about making money. Huh. Making money and freedom are not the same thing, huh? Oh, wait. Oh, skipped ahead. Oh. This is a keynote speech right here. She's wife of Andy Elliott. Andy Elliott got 600,000 on YouTube. That's massive, dude.
sets the tone for the following year. We don't wait till January to start.
We start on Christmas morning.
December is when you make your blueprint for your whole year of what 2024 is like.
I'm going to make so many sales this year. That's what it boils down to, right? On Christmas morning, you wake up, you're like, hey, what did I make last year? I'm going to make 50% more than that. She's like, that is the philosophy of life.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. I'm more live and let live, like Rasta Man style, Bob Marley. But there's nothing wrong with being driven. What are you talking about, dude? What's the problem with being like driven to make money?
You're like, okay, what was my personal record in 2023 for bench press? She's like, add 10% onto that, Steve. $500 consulting fee. Like, oh, yeah.
Doesn't he sell fake like relationship advice? Doesn't the guy who beat his dad's head in with a lawnmower, picking it up and smashing it over his head, sell a fake marriage service where he picks out rational partners for each other?
Thanks for that.
So I'm proud of you all for being here.
It's, you know, there really is something about like rubes that just are, they're easily parted with their money because someone has sex appeal. You know, like I discovered there are men, there's this like Romanian pop star. Her name is Dua Lipa. It's a very memorable name. And there are men that are into her. And they're just into her because she's pretty. And there's like that, there's a lot of that with Beyonce too. It's like, there are men that are just parted with their money. And if you just boost your sex appeal, you can make more money.
There's no men who watch Beyonce, dude. Rihanna's like hotter. Rihanna's like normal. Like Beyonce's just an old woman. Like Beyonce kind of comes up as like Oprah. Beyonce is like the person who's like sexual. For anybody who's a man, Beyonce is like Oprah. I don't know if anybody I don't think I've heard anybody who's a man ever say Beyonce's hot.
Boob job. Did you know this? A boob job adds like $20,000 to your income a year as a woman. It's unbelievable. Should we look it up? Ooh, I don't know, man. Might run into some unmoderated stuff. Boob job, average money.
He is the nigga to use DuckDuckGo.
A year. Boob job gets you more money. Yeah, I know. Okay, there's lots of boob jobs done. How much more money does a boob job?
I need a boob job.
How much more money does a boob job make you?
Dude, it's the same thing with hair transplants. Look up somebody who has successful hair. Look at Elon Musk when he's balding. You think he could do what he's doing now if he was balding? What are you even talking about, bro? Being like attractive is going to get you more sales, male or female.
Let's see here. It's just gonna, fuck, this is so useless, dude. The internet is so useless. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna find it. Stupid. Yeah, but a boob job makes you like 20 grand more a year. I've seen these, you know, the studies are hard to find now. It's like impossible, but
Today.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, women who make more money can afford nicer things, make more money.
Time for you to start that. But which is your lie that you're telling yourself? You must prove to your family before I can start so they can support me. Let me tell you this. My family...
Fuck my family. Fuck their feedback.
...would have never supported my dreams.
Oh, interesting. Your family would have never supported you. Now, is she talking to her, like her family she grew up with, her foo, or is she talking to her children?
My mom wanted me to work for Telemundo and be a news anchor.
Oh, she's Hispanic.
That's never
Telemundo
gonna happen.
Yo, Florida. Yo, white man with a Latina wife. Yo, Florida mode.
That's success to her. It's very different. Okay? My family's poor. I've made too many mistakes.
Vince has no hair and Francis has hair. Yeah, that's like testosterone. If you're not going bald, that's why Irish people go bald at a higher rate, because they have more testosterone because they're black. For white people, testosterone equals going bald.
What do your mistakes look like?
I want you to work for Telemundo.
Are you learning from them? Are you getting better? I don't have the money. Everything bad always happens to me.
It's so bad. It's bad in el barrio.
I don't deserve a good life. I'm a single mom. I failed in my...
Bro, she was a single mom and she got hitched to Andy. Dude, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. What did we stumble into here, fellas?
My marriage, whatever it was. Now...
That's Ignacio. He's 7 years older than the other children. He had a different dad.
That should push...
He's in prison. His dad is in prison.
...you to do better.
Andy is good father.
But what is a lie that you're telling yourself? I'm too young. I'm too old. There's much more that are talented than me. Hey,
What lies? Oh, man.
Yeah, when is England...
shit anymore.
He needs to do a promotional... He needs to do a promotional penis picture leak. Now, if I was PR for England, I'd say, sir, it's time to deploy the deep fakes of you at Kansas City Chiefs game and penis pictures, and then make a big stink about it. See the most banned man on the internet's penis right here. You can't see his writing, but you can look at his penis, question mark, Tucker Carlson question face. Imagine Tucker Carlson opening with that. Our next guest, you can't read his writing, But you can look at pictures of his penis. You're right, if you thought that was weird. It is weird. Let's talk to the man himself, Andrew Anglin.
I don't deserve to be here. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys.
She's just like dissociating in front of everyone.
This was not in the cards for me.
So wait, you're telling me right now, people with one Google can look at your penis, but they can't read your website? How is that fair? Tell me how that's fair. This might sound, this might sound like woke gone wild. And it is. Let's talk to the man himself, Andrew Anglin. Andrew, are you there?
Okay.
What is the lie that you have for
She's yelling. This is a good speech. That's a damn fine speech right here.
yourself? What is it? I'm going to talk to you guys about a lot of different things, but one of the things that we're mostly proud of is our team.
Oh, the team. Yes, how could we forget the team? Drive sales, you monkeys.
Andy and I were not.
We new Andy Elliott posters coming. I need you guys to add this on. Add this on to the supplements.
Nothing without our
So a new Andy Elliott poster. It's signed. That thing's worth at least $60, $70. I need you to add it on to that vitamin C sale.
team. We built our team
Paul
because
covered the Drake news already. Yeah, I said I haven't seen Hunter Biden's penis or Drake's penis, but I assume most of you have seen both. And a lot of you guys are probably experts in terms of like abnormalities, averages, you know, tilts, shape, that sort of stuff. And I was saying, I don't really know who it is, but I'm sure one of you guys should, you know, who's the Gooner King? Is it Drake? Or is it Hunter Biden? I don't know, because I don't look at them, but I'm sure what you guys do.
We've worked for bad people. We
The greed. Oh, man. God's just going to strike down Florida. Just nuclear hellfire for Florida for all the greed.
did a lot of different things, and
There needs to be an NFT series, not on OpenSea because they get banned, but whatever free speech platform, where just nudes. And so when a celebrity gets their news leaked or their penis picture leaked, it gets uploaded as an NFT, and then you can buy and trade them. And you know, there's only one of one for each image, and that way it's like you can determine whose penis is worth more.
least qualified to start our business. We didn't know what the hell we were doing.
She's yelling it. Yell it, sister.
We did everything wrong. We did everything that everybody told us.
Okay. Yeah. And then we climbed to the top.
Fun isn't a luxury. You quit going out on dates.
Is that what you think of in the
Kids are
shower, Paul? No, I have a little speaker and I listen to music in the shower.
always gonna have something to do. You don't have that anymore. You ask her, babe, what do you want to do for your birthday? She's like, oh, I'm good. And then you don't do anything. Screw that. Babe, it's your freaking birthday. I'm taking you out. You deserve it.
Dude, she's terrifying, bro. She's all tested out, dude. Check the testosterone on that woman. I just feel sad. Because when she starts talking about her family, her daughter, Chalita from.
Why would you feel sad, dude? I don't feel sad for anybody, dude. My life has been hell. My life is still hell, and it sucks. Why do you feel bad for this person? Who cares, dude? Let them live. Number one, what they're doing isn't really that bad. Who cares? Number two, I don't care, dude. You gotta get it how you get it.
The first marriage, she's like, I just want my mom to love me. Mom, I just want a conversation. She's like, fuck this.
This is actually a woman. Yeah, it's like a CrossFit like swinger. This is a CrossFit swinger. That's what's being missed here by the genius. This is somebody who's a swinger who's in CrossFit.
Fuck this. We're taking you spending.
I don't care. The kids will be fine.
And that's how they make sales, by sex stuff.
We made $1 million sales, babe.
This is your day. Let's go.
Fucking these predators, dude. These predators.
What's up, Portland Groper? How's life in hell?
Us like, why don't you fucking people actually make something for a living? Can we please have some productive enterprise? Keyword. Can we have some productive enterprise in the world? Why is everything down to verbal manipulation anymore?
Because Jews run the country, dude. Because we're living in Talmud world. Everything is just Talmud stuff. Because Jews like you, Steven Franssen, but a little smarter, which isn't saying much, run the dang country. And everything is now the Talmud, and we're in the Talmud. We're living in the Talmud.
Why is there no manufacturing base in this country? Can we please have it back? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these people hawking Chinese-made supplements to me.
Yeah, Vince.
Holding landlordship over me. Just squat. Just squat. Hey, you sick of it? Just squat.
What?
Hey, the screw's getting a little loose in the...
Real Gooner here. Oh, real Gooner. Real Gooner here, and I can certify that Hunter Biden is the Gooner King. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about this. And my thoughts are Hunter Biden maintains the crown. Because really, Drake, he apparently sent a video of him jerking off. Or having sex, I don't know. I'm assuming jerking off. And he like tried to slide into Millie Bobby Brown's DMs. It's kind of, you know, Gooner tier, especially with the age situation. But then you think about Hunter, and he's smoking crack, and he's having sex with prostitutes. He's actually having sex. Whereas, you know, Drake is kind of a fake. He's a fake Gooner. Because he never scored with Millie Bobby Brown. She got the ick. If he was a real Gooner, he would have gotten her. So maybe that's more of a Gooner thing. Maybe Hunter Biden's just a scumbag king. Because gooning is kind of like, being a Gooner is kind of being, you know, not actively doing it. It's kind of like dreaming about it. So maybe Drake is the Gooner king because Hunter Biden's more living it out. It's kind of hard. I guess I don't really know the definition of gooning properly. So maybe he's not really a Gooner. Hunter might not be a Gooner. He's just a crackhead. So I would say Drake is probably the Gooner king because being a Gooner is kind of jerking off, right? Yeah, gooning is more intellectual. It's thinking. Hunter is like a doer. So I would say Drake's the Gooner king. I would declare Drake the Gooner king because Hunter's really about it.
Well, why don't you just squat in one of those nice farmland properties?
Happened in the very beginning.
Because is there any evidence of Hunter Biden ever jacking off? I feel like Hunter Biden's never had to jack off in his life. I feel like every time he ever had like ejaculated, not to be too crass, whenever he finished or came to the petit mort or whatever, petit mort, little death, it was inside of somebody or on somebody that wasn't himself. So I don't think he's ever jacked off, so he can't be a Gooner by definition. Whereas we know Drake was a Gooner. So I would say Drake's the Gooner king. Hunter Biden has never ever masturbated.
Dude,
I called
I'm just talking crazy, dude.
this first we idolize.
Paul, you're wrong. I don't know, dude. I think my logic holds out in court. I think in the Gooner court, I would have a solid case here because there really is no, there's no evidence of Hunter Biden ever jerking off. There is evidence of him having sex a lot and doing degenerate stuff, but there is evidence, obviously, of Drake, being a horny coomer and a Gooner, DMing Millie Bobby Brown, videos of him touching his wee-wee. So I would say in the court of the Goon, Drake is the supreme Gooner. Whereas Hunter isn't even a Gooner at all. He's just a crackhead. I think crack is intrinsically a Gooner drug. No, I'd say meth is more of a Gooner drug. Crack is more like I'm going to go rape somebody drug. Or, because crack is very fast. You smoke crack, it's very fast. It's like a high. It's like cocaine. That's what crack is. Crack is cocaine. Meth is more the Gooner drug, or Adderall, because that's like, 8 hours of stimulation, 24 hours of stimulation, 36 hours of stimulation. Who knows? Meth is the Gooner drug. Crack is more the prostitute raper drug. So I would say Hunter Biden, he's not a Gooner. He doesn't count. And Drake is a Gooner. How do you know how to smoke crack, Paul? Everybody knows how to smoke crack, dude. Okay, you light it up, you smoke it. It hits you like coke.
And we demonize. And
it's more crazy than coke. Because isn't there like ammonia mixed into it?
When you were talking about the girl.
Oh,
Hey,
dude.
Dad, you've got to meet.
Viagra is the gooner drug? No, I don't. Viagra could go either way, because Viagra could also be like the pervert, the sexual pervert who's actually having sex. Because it can be the gooner drug, which you're really gooner tier, because you're using Viagra by yourself. But also, it's also probably used in equal parts by non-gooners, like horny old men. So I would say Viagra, you know, it doesn't really go either way. You can't really, you know, I would say probably both Hunter Biden and Drake probably use Viagra. Because if you're a crackhead, you're probably going to start having problems. And you're not going to be able to get it up. But you still want to, you know, have sex. So you start taking Viagra. But if you're Drake, you know, you probably still have problems because you're jerking off so much. Being shut down. As a true gooner would. And you're going to use Viagra. Hunter can summon the gooner energy. I've never seen any evidence of it, dude. I honestly... And even, like, look at the... if he was a real gooner... If Hunter Biden was a gooner, he would have not walked out when he was being yelled at by like Marjorie Taylor Greene and all those people, because he'd be like, you know, gooning to them. He's obviously not a gooner because he left when he was being interrogated. You know, he didn't seem to be like sexually aroused during. He just seemed to be like annoyed. Yeah, I think we've solved it. I think Hunter Biden's not a gooner. I think he's just like a crackhead, and I think Drake is king and the gooner god. Rich niggas don't goon? Well, no, Drake gooned because he was DM. He was thirsting after. Because a gooner tries to have sex with people who are not prostitutes. And that's Drake. He's trying to have sex with Millie Bobby Brown, allegedly, or something. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I guess not. I guess I misunderstood the situation. But hypothetically, a gooner would be trying to have sex with like people who are not prostitutes or whores. Whereas Hunter Biden, he just bought whores. He just had sex with whores all day, every day, for years. And that's not gooner tier.
Goon File Live sent $5 real gooners know Drake smashed Millie and she's our trib queen, plus she's a nasty goonette who's sloppy
Is
with
that
a
true?
smile.
Old, well, that child knew how to suck dick.
She did. She did. She knew how to suck that dick. And eat that ass, I'll tell you that. She ate that ass and sucked that dick. She did everything.
I don't want to hear this
She
shit.
ate that ass and sucked that dick.
Okay, that's enough.
I used
Next.
to fucking come for that. You know that, Millie, and this.
I'm your sister and I'm sitting right next to you.
That's right, you told me fucking Stefan's like, you told me that.
Dude, that's gross. That's gross. I don't know. It's just, I don't want to get into specifics. I'm just trying to think about technicalities, you know, in terms of where you place people in the spectrum of that sort of thing, sex. And I think we've established Hunter Biden, crackhead, Drake, the gooner goat.
Barbara, she's so amazing. You should see her.
This is like total inanities, dude. The inner life of
Not the groiper with the genital picture, the groiper crotch telling me that I fell off. Ooh, I needed that.
an Instagram woman. Yeah. I know. You're predatorial. You drive sales to afford your lifestyle, and you tell everyone it's the lifestyle for them. It's a big envy trap. I understand.
I learned to live without you.
I know you're rather plain looking, and you've had to dress it all up.
Dude, it's not that complicated. She's a swinger, bro. Marjorie Taylor Greene, this woman, the same thing. Sexual favors. The man is either gay or doesn't really care, and he's a degenerate and drug addict. This is all it is this woman is like a CrossFit swinger. That's all it is, dude. This isn't that complicated. She's a swinger. She drives sales through sex with people. She gives them a sloppy toppy. They give her, they buy 100, whatever, of the product. She gives sloppy toppy to the guy running the conference. See, look, even in the back of there's weights, dude. That's all this is. It's just a swinger. Okay? Swingers are gross. They're just like sexual deviants.
Perform to get Andy Elliott. We all understand.
We learned
So it's the only way, right? So I'm not good enough.
to live without you.
Yeah, don't let anybody see that.
He was so consumed with providing and building.
There's people on their
That
phones
he
in the
was
front.
just there.
Oh, dude.
Ask yourself, has your family learned to live without you?
Oh, man, Florida.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go-
where was the speech held? I'm already so bored, dude. Hey, do you have the best mindset possible or not? Should we do a gander over on Instagram?
Who's Ronald McDaniel? I don't know who that is. Is that like a
Hey, you know what I
person?
realized? I have a Facebook. I just deactivated when fucking Zuckerberg did some shit, right? CEO of the world's fastest. They're all sales training companies. They figured it out. All the bodybuilders figured this out. They were like, this is so funny. This is so funny. They were doing direct sales and direct training. I don't know if you know this, but this is like, I know this. This is the history of gym stuff, basically. So 10 years ago, you could make a really good living going around to gyms across the country and training the staff and sales. But now the next level is more portability. So what they're doing is we can leave it here. What they're doing is they're doing sales training. So they build the sales training company and then they sell the company to corporate whatever. That's the next thing. So you build the company and then you sell the company, as opposed to doing all the labor yourself and going around and training gyms on how to do. Retention is a huge problem in gyms, and yeah, because nobody can actually work with their hands for a living anymore. There's like all these wage laws and all this stuff. There's all this environmental bullshit. That's why people need to go to gyms. So instead of going to the gyms yourself, you just build the team that trains the people at the gym, and then you sell the business and you just rinse and repeat. And you make a lot of money this way because there's a lot of corporations in Florida that are basically like, sell to us. So yeah, CEO of the world's fastest. So about 6 years ago, this is what everybody discovered. Like at the very beginning of the Trump years, people discovered this is the next thing to do. Is you sell it's like an online thing, right? You sell the intellectual property and you make boatloads of money this way. And we'll see how long that holds up for. So, and sales, it's like rinse and repeat. It's just like, be your best self. Like, let people feel enthusiastic about the product. Like, they need to know It's
weird. I haven't looked into sales. I don't know the stuff. I guess I never was trying to sell stuff. I guess I wasn't a risless incel making up retarded stuff trying to make money because I don't love money enough. I don't know much about sales, honestly, because I never really cared, because I never really thought about making money that much. Interesting that somebody knows so much about sales.
You're informing them. That's what sales is, essentially.
And how do you know this?
Being in shape kind of sells itself because you get into a positive feedback loop. So it's basically just breaking people into that positive feedback loop. So I've not analyzed solar sales. Solar sales, I click on that and I'm like, bro, get me out of here. But supplement is also a big thing because there's a lot of hypochondriacs in America, like fuck tons of probably scores of millions. Like this,
man, it looks like he's like on a bender.
There's probably at least 150 million hypochondriacs in the United States, and the way to manage anxiety is to take supplements, because supplements.
Wow, we have a quantum
it's a way of like focusing on your body, and getting out of your neuroses, and so you get involved in your body, and then you're like taking supplements. So I've been guilty of that, but it's true though. It is really true, and so supplements it's another positive feedback loop to just like knock people into. So just motivate them a little bit, and you get them in there, and then you get them hooked. So, you want the monthly? Oh, monthly. Oh, 10% off for the monthly deal. You want the monthly re-up? Oh, yeah. Hey, it's just like Amazon. Subscribe now.
Legendary. Future builder. AI.
Subscribe for your supplement. Oh, you need a supplement stack? Oh, hey, you feeling a little anxious? You need a little supplements for that?
Hey, I'm Vince. I'm about to make fun of Vince.
So, but you know what would make you actually like less You know what make you like permanently less anxious?
Don't listen to news or bald people telling you that the world's ending or telling you about Jews. You know, if you don't want to buy supplements, don't listen to bald freaks trying to sell you supplements.
Just arrest bankers. Just get the legally, right? Legally, get the sheriff's office to arrest the bankers. Oh, hey, have you become aware of a banker that lives in your area? Yeah, just sick the sheriff on him. That'll actually lower your anxiety.
That's how it works. And that's how it works, dude. You know what would lower my anxiety? Having a button I could press that would give me $1 billion. And yeah, that would lower your anxiety too. Imagine how much easier your life would be if you pushed a button and you got what you wanted. A lot easier. You wouldn't need to buy supplements from Vince. I'll tell you that right now, buddy. You push a button, you get what you want. Guess what? You don't need Vince. That scummy guy.
Forever. Oh, dude. It was just all just jokes, dude. It's just entertainment, folks. It's entertainment, okay? Andy Elliott is famous, dude. So they're working hard. Bro, it's so brutal. When you see, you know, she's just maxing everything out. It's so sad, dude.
What's that, dude? He's like a gay guy. He's not even looking at the picture. He's looking off some woman in a bikini off the side. He's a swinger. She's a swinger, dude. It's not really that complicated. These are just amoral people being in sales. Not that complicated, not that deep, not that tragic. It's just a certain type of person. They're just swingers, dude.
And this guy's like a simp. Like, this guy's weak. Bro.
That's not a simp, dude. That guy's not built like a simp. Okay? Sorry, that's a swinger. That guy is not building his body for her, and she's not building her body for him, bro. This is a total simp here. Total simp with the hunter jawline. Total simp, by the way. Guy with the hunter jawline looks like he could be a jughead. Definitely not getting any poontang. I can guarantee you the guy looks like a jughead from the military. He's definitely not having sex with other women. He's simping. It's
so bad. It's so bad when people like get tricked by this shit. When a guy's a simp and he gets tricked by this shit. Oh, her attitude. She's got a
we need to 515. Dude.
Attitude.
That'd be hilarious. Him going to the psych ward.
Why we're soulmates. It's like, yeah, dude, she tricked you. She tricked you. You're her fucking kept bitch. Look at this, dude. This guy's a fucking wiener. But he's balling out in Florida, right? Yeah. Don't peer too deeply into things, Franssen. Make people too uncomfortable and they'll reject you socially. There's her daughters. These my daughters. I'm a winner. I moved to Florida. I am a winner. Look at the sales team. You love the sales team, right? We build a winning brand. Look at the sales team. Everyone they sell work hard for me. We're winning, babe. Babe, we're winning.
Swingers, dude. Swinging sucks and retarded, but that's what they are. Okay? You're not going to get like, this ain't that deep, dude. Not that deep.
Money, money, money. Love of money, right?
No, this isn't money. This is like hooming, dude.
Yeah. Holy Spirit, come down, hey. Yeah, these flights are like $4,000. You can get one of these private flights.
No, why would you know that? How would you know that? That's my question. I don't know any. I maybe would guess. If I were to guess, I'd probably say I don't even know. I might guess similar, but dude, why would you know that offhand? It's like me knowing all the gooner terminology versus like the crackhead terminology. How do I know what a crackhead's like? How do I know the difference between meth and crack? You know, you gotta make yourself ask questions. This person, how do they have this insider information about what crack is versus meth? You know,
you can hire your own pilot, do one of these things. Cabo's not that far away. Yeah, it's like a $4,000 or $5,000 flight.
We'll get spanked again. Yeah, the Who.
Do I have it wrong? I don't know. It's all money, 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 and everybody wants money, right? So if you become representative of money power, then you make incredible sales for people. You can just Just pull them in, right? Hey, I got what you want. Hey, I'm flying private. It's a very repeatable formula. That's why there's so many people doing it. It's like a new person every week that I see with a supercar, and they're like, they never tell you how they financed it, right? Yeah. Because they work for the bankers. Like, this is just like, it's conservative, but it's like mildly conservative. You work for the bankers, yeah. Here's their supercar.
Stop pocket watching, bro. Stop pocket watching, bro. We out here getting money, dude. Broke ass nigga. We out here getting money, broke ass nigga. Kill yourself. Take your own life, nigga.
So, you know, but for me, I mean, would be more impressive.
Yeah, in Montana, seeing supercars everywhere.
Be like a herd of cows, right?
No. A herd of cows. Something tells me my farmer friend's more farmer than you, dude. And the fact that he's 6'5" and built like the guy from Harry Potter. Something tells me the guy that looks like Hagrid, that I know, that I grew up with, that I helped farm fields with a few times, that I helped butcher cows with sometimes. Something tells me that he's more of a farmer than you are. Something tells me that.
We're peacefully parented kids. I just yell at them. I get on too much coffee, and I just yell at them when they're getting in the way of my success, my sales success. They're not being disciplined. I need to discipline them. Right, we have an upcoming trip to Tokyo. I need to discipline them for
Cows
that.
are valuable, but it's someone's responsibility and work. Yeah, it's basically, and the guy I know who does it, it's a full-time job. It's not like you're working 24/7. It's just you're always taking care of it. You're always thinking, oh, can I hay the field? Oh, like one got out. Oh, that, you know, you're always around. You're always doing stuff. You're always paying attention to that stuff, the weather, the food, selling it, where to sell it to. And it takes up all your time. It's like any sort of lifestyle business where, you know, if you're not doing it at a huge scale to the degree, you know, where you're a factory farmer, you're essentially all your time's taken up with it, and you get to live a certain type of lifestyle, but it's not this. It's not this. It's not like high stress, if I had to imagine, but it's also not a thing you talk about. You're kind of just tired, and it's your life. You're tired. You know, the cows are alive, and their life is kind of your life. Their patterns are your patterns. You know, one's giving birth, so you're sticking around. You know, you're waiting for it to give birth, so you're waiting. You're checking in X amount of time. I don't even know how much you check in, but you check in to make sure it's giving. You know, it's not giving birth yet. You walk around. You make sure none of your cattle are missing. Make sure the fence is fine. Upkeep on that. Feeding them. You know, making sure they're not sick, making sure nobody's spraying Roundup on the ground so you can sell your beef in a certain way. It's just a lifestyle thing where it's pretty much 24/7, even though it's not high stress. It's like, this is your life. The cow's life is your life. And you're doing that. You're not doing this.
Behave.
Yeah, you're making sure they're not getting spanked. You're talking to the people who are going to kill it if you're not going to kill it. That sort of stuff.
Look at this.
And that's beef cattle. Milking cows are different. I don't know enough about it. Well, I know a bit about it, but I don't know from personal experience or seeing people do it. But that's like every morning you're waking up going, that sort of stuff.
Oh, they're like the popular kids in high school. Hey, wait, was I socially conditioned for this? Hey, wait. Are they acting? Hey, I'm starting to get a little philosophical here. Are they preying on my social conditioning I went through in public school? No, don't think that. Don't think that. What? That's loser thoughts. Well, not that compelling. I mean, no real philosophy in it. I think the most interesting thing she said at the beginning was that she's a negligent mother. And apparently she said, no, I do spend more time than 20 minutes a day. But it's like, what kind of quality parenting are we looking at here? What a trip. Hey, do you need solar? Hey, I need to fund my trip. Hey, you know how I'm going to get to Florida? I'm going to sell solar up here in Montana where there's no sunshine. Like I said, everyone thinks there's sunshine in Montana, but there's not. There's only sunshine in Colorado.
Dude, what are you talking about, dude? There's sunshine in Montana. What are you talking about, bro? Or Big Sky, yeah, Big Sky.
Banned from the resort for life. Be sure to invest in some avalanche gear if you plan on doing.
No, there's areas where there's sunshine, dude. What are you talking about?
Welcome to Big Sky, Montana. There's
no sunshine, dude. There's no sunshine in Seattle. Maybe Portland, I don't know. But bro, there's sunshine. What are you talking about? I was in Montana. The sun's shining in your eyes.
Hey guys, Josh from ThroughMyLens.com. Today we're in Bozeman, Montana. I'm going to show you 13 things to do here.
I was in the winter too, dude.
Temperatures and all fed by the natural springs on the property. Where the bears were rescued from are sad to hear, and they include a cage on the property that shows where 2 of them came from.
Clouds in front of the sunrise, clouds waiting for the sunset. Vitamin D is worth gold in Montana. Am I wrong about this? I could be wrong. Enough of you guys are telling me. I guess I'm wrong. Guess he's right. Guess I'm wrong. There you have sales. I'm pretending to be reasonable so I can lie to you.
The only place with mountains and sunshine is like Sun Valley, Idaho, and Colorado. But I'm gonna tell people the sun is coming. Hey, in Montana, hey, welcome to Montana, you bitch. You bitch, I'm not going to let you shut your door in my face. I'm holding this with my giant muscles, my steroid muscles. I'm holding this door open. You're not going to say no to these solar panels. And then when I make 1 million sales in a month, then I'm going to take a vacation to Florida. I'm going to fly Delta first class. And I'm going to get my fruit salad, my fruit cup salad. I'm going to wear my short shorts at the beach. I'm going to take Instagram pictures, and you guys are going to be envious of me. All right, very good. Well, if you made it this far, hey, join me on Locals, will you? Franssen.locals.com. Good to be with you. Hit the thumbs up too, will you? We're pushing sales here. We're pushing success. Push that. Get that thumbs up going for sales success. Good to be with you. See you soon.
Jovian sent $5.
Sorry guys, my ranch was out of control. The cattle, they were running around. I had to repair a fence. No, actually, sorry, I was talking to my female partner, my girlfriend, my real situation with my real person who lives with me. It was a real conversation, so sometimes you gotta be interrupted, and that's okay. But that's like an evidence of the person existing. Three hours of fart, dude. I can't believe I missed that. Stop cohabiting or you'll go to hell. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens, dude. That's what happens. That's what happens. What is this? Dude.
I was the talk of all the town. They saw my rainbow and they frowned, and I sang, "Sweet Virginia's born to love women."
Borrow the shots like city and like paths. No, it's actual farmland.
Made my way to the trail. Had myself.
Remember, why is it all walking past for tourists?
And I sang.
Bruh. Oh, come on now. Come on, dude. Really? A microbrewery?
And I sang, "Sweet Virginia, finally home." I left on my case at a Carolina fair. Now I'm drinking my beer and there's a fire in my Mountainside is deep, the Shenandoah is old. Mountainside is deep.
Alright, we got an actual country picture from the side of the road there. Dude, that's Mars.
The Shenandoah is old, and I'm here, left on my case at Carolina.
You're famous now, dude.
Now I'm drinking my beer and it's fine. I left on.
He has pronouns in his bio? No way. He's in Canada. He's hanging out with the Mars River.